Uniswap impermanent loss is a common issue that affects liquidity providers on the Uniswap protocol. To understand this concept, let's first define what impermanent loss means. Impermanent loss refers to the difference in value between the assets in a liquidity pool and the value of those assets if they were held outside of the pool. The main cause of impermanent loss on Uniswap is the constant product market maker model that the protocol uses. This model dictates that the product of the reserves of the two assets in a liquidity pool must remain constant. As a result, when the price of one asset increases, the protocol must decrease the amount of that asset in the pool and increase the amount of the other asset to maintain a constant product. For example, if you provide liquidity to an ETH DAI pool and the price of ETH increases, the protocol will sell some of the ETH in the pool to buy more DAI, resulting in a decrease in the value of your ETH holdings and an increase in the value of your DAI holdings. If you were to remove your liquidity from the pool at this point, you would have a lower value of ETH and a higher value of DAI compared to if you had just held the assets outside of the pool. To mitigate impermanent loss, liquidity providers can use strategies such as diversifying their liquidity across multiple pools, using stablecoin pools, and adjusting their liquidity positions based on market conditions. It's also important to monitor the pool's liquidity and adjust accordingly to minimize potential losses. Best practices for minimizing impermanent loss include doing thorough research on the assets in the pool, understanding the current market conditions, and being aware of any upcoming events that may affect the price of the assets. By following these best practices and strategies, liquidity providers can minimize their exposure to impermanent loss and maximize their returns on Uniswap. In conclusion, understanding impermanent loss is crucial for liquidity providers on Uniswap. By knowing the causes and effects of impermanent loss, and using strategies to mitigate it, liquidity providers can make informed decisions and optimize their returns on the protocol.